Good morning, children, and welcome back to our online class of computer studies. Children, we were in chapter 6, that is more on Scratch. So in the previous class, I've explained you what exactly is Scratch, for what purpose it is used, and who uses this one. How to open, how to download, and some basic screen element of Scratch. So children, today we'll start uh, block palettes. So first let me tell you there are 10 different types of block palettes available. So these are known as block palettes: motion, looks, sound, pain, data, events, control, sensing, operators, and more blocks. So there are total 10 different types of block palettes. So these block palettes are actually, these are the tools which we can apply on sprites to move or to make a sounds or to decorate, actually to format or edit the scratch windows, the sprite movement, the sprite makes sounds. So this all things are given by this block palettes. So children, let us discuss some more thing about this one. So first of all, motion block. So motion block has the block that control the sprite movement, how the sprite will move, how much step it will take. So this all things are decided by the motion blocks. There are so many subcategories of this one, but we'll discuss some important one. So first of all, you can see move 10 steps. By default it is given there. Move 10 steps. So the sprites will move 10 steps. Okay. The sprites will move 10 steps. Next one we have is a turn 15 degree. We can make our sprites to turn by 15 degree clockwise. Same way we have anti-clockwise also, turn 15 degree, again anti-clockwise. Then points in directions we have, see by default it is 90, but we can change to minus 90 left, 0 up and 180 down. And the fifth one we have is a if on edge bounce, that you can see at the bottoms here, if on edge bounce. Okay, so we can have this one also. So children, we can even change the numbers by clicking here, and we can type the new numbers like this, and we can even have, see this sprites movement, you can see there. Okay, so we can even use this part also, like this one turning part also, you can change to any numbers. So we can even change. Okay, so to make any changes in the sprite movement, we can use the this block palette, that's motion block. Then next to motion block we have is a paint block. So paint block has the block that allow you to draw object on the stage. We can draw object on the stage. Okay, so again it has various subcategories. So important one we'll discuss, like clear, it is used to clear whatever is drawn, that will be clear. Okay, whatever is drawn, that will be clear. Then we have a pen down, we can use pen down. So when we click on the pen down, this pen becomes down. Now we can use our sprites to draw. Okay, and pen up is to make it pen up. So in this case you cannot draw. And set pen color, we can even set the pen color by typing the number here. You can type the number, you can set pen color by any number also. We can even have the pen color by setting the numbers. Then we can even change the pen sets, pen size. Okay, by default it is 1, we can make it more like 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can give any numbers. So these are like clear options to clear all pen marks from the stage. Pen down is like it puts the pen down and draw lines while moving. And pen up means it lifts the pen up and does not draw lines when moving. And set pen color to, we can even set pen color to any colors. And pen size, we can even change the size of the pen. So related to pen, like freehand drawing, we can use a pen block. Okay, and this pen block is also a part of block palettes. So after motion block, the next pen block, and after that we have is a sound block. Okay, sound block means like it is used to control sprite sounds. So sprite will make a sound. You can see the by default the mew sound is there. Okay, you can even see children, the sound is coming. Even we can record other sound, and we can use that one also. From the record options we can select it. Then stop all sounds, we can click here, so all sound will stops here by defaults. and we can even have a play drum. You can see here play drum option is available. Okay, these are number of like see the different sounds appears. Okay, like we can apply a different drum sounds, and so many different sounds can be applied on that. So let us learn some more blocks. Okay, so basically these three blocks are more important, like motion block, paint block, and the sound block. Okay, and more too will like we'll study in this chapter. That is a control block. The control block has the block to control the script. Like we can control the script. Okay, like let us click here into the control block. You can see the various options are available. From there, the important few subcategories or subpoints will highlight. First one is a wait 1 second. What does it means? Wait 1 seconds. It waits for a specified number of time and then continue with next block. If you are using multiple blocks, then first block and second block, like the waiting time will be like one, okay, 1 seconds. So next we have is a forever. Forever means like it runs the block inside it again and again, like continuation. The movement will be continuing. Okay, that's a forever. Then we have forever if then option is also available. Forever if then the work of this one, it checks the boolean condition like for true or false. If condition is true, it will keep on continuing the block again and again, and if condition is false, it will stop there. So repeat 10. Next we have is a repeat 10. You'll get. So repeat until options are there. Repeat 10 options is here. So it runs the block inside for a specified number of times. For that many of times, it will just repeat the particular block. Create done of myself. You'll get create done of myself available here down here this parts. Okay, it creates a clone. Okay, actually create clone, not done, actually create clone of myself. It creates a clone, means duplicates of the sprites. So sprites duplicate will be created. Clone means a duplicate. So we can even change the waiting time, number of repetitions by typing the new number in the number area. Okay, we can even change. So practical part I'll show you later on. First we'll discuss the tools and all. So next to control tools we have is a looks tool. Looks tools. Looks block has a block that changes the appearance of the sprites. You can change the appearance of the sprites again. So we have so many subcategories. From here we'll go for the few important one. Number one is like switch costumes to costumes, like switch costumes. What where it is? Switch costumes we have here. Okay, like we'll click this one, costumes one. We have, okay, we can even change the costumes. It changes the sprite costume by selecting different costumes from a drop down list. Use costumes pane to add new costumes in the drop down list. We can even add a new costumes. Okay, like new costumes we can add. Then we have our next costume. It changes the sprite costumes to the next one in the costumes pane. Then even say hello for 2 seconds. Okay, like we have say hello part option available here. See, say hello option will come for 2 seconds. Then we have say hello. It displays sprite speech clouds will display. Then think hum for 2 seconds. We have this one. See, thinking part will come. Okay, so these are the various things which we can apply on our sprites. Okay, so it will make just like the appearance will be changed, like it will look like somewhat very attractive part. So children, what you understood is the block palettes. Okay, there are basically 10 block palettes, but we have discussed the 5 one, and inside this also there are subcategories, but we have discussed only important one. So next we'll go for the changing the stage backdrop. So a backdrop is a background of the stage. To change the stage background or backdrop, we have to double click on the stage thumbnail in the sprites pane. So we have clicked on the stage backdrop options. Then we'll click on the select a new backdrop. So let me select a very beautiful one, say this one, and I'll click on the OK part. See children, you can see the background of stage has been changed. Okay, so we can even change the backdrop. Backdrop means the background of the stage will be changed. So here we can place the multiple sprites, and we can make it more like decorative and more designable. Okay, so we can use multiple sprites from our gallery, and we can use here, say this girl I'm taking. See, it seems like she's walking in the grass part. Okay, so we can even place her accordingly wherever we want. Say here, like this. So we can place the sprites in our backdrop, and we can make it like more attractive, as if it looked like a real one. So these things we can do, childrens. Is this clear, childrens?